Okay, so the entire cryptocurrency world got flipped on its head over the last 7 days, and I want to go into why this happened. Okay, so let's get into Bitcoin because pretty much the entire cryptocurrency market mimics Bitcoin. The only other difference is the prices. Okay, so the outbreak has caused mass panic across the board, across the entire globe. And the reason this happened is when people are scared, they tend to sell all their assets because they don't know if they're going to be there in the next week. So we saw Bitcoin take like a 50% plummet from $10,000 down to $5,000. Following suit, we also saw the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 fall over 10%. As you can see here, on March 11th, it was at $2,700 and then at its low point dropped to $2,400. Now this normally doesn't happen in the markets, and when it does, people tend to panic. Everybody was speculating, is this it for Bitcoin? Is the cryptocurrency world done? And then it dropped down to a new low of just below $4,000. At that point, it met a nice resistance point, causing people to buy back into cryptocurrencies, causing it to shoot back up, and it's been trading sideways at about 5,000, 5,500 ever since. Okay, now I want to get more into a technical analysis. Here we have the candlestick chart of Bitcoin since the beginning of the year. You can see since the beginning of the year, we've been on a rise, on a rise, on a rise, on a rise until it hit its high point at $10,547. I don't know why this was a resistance point, but at the time people did start to sell. And here on February 15th, you can see large volume and a big drop in the price. A little bit of a recoup, but then it dropped again, a little bit of a recoup, and then it dropped big time. And then we started to see the derivatives market issue that I talked about in a video I did last week, how the derivatives market actually started to decline, causing the price of Bitcoin to decline as well. And then right around here on March 8th, March 7th, that's when President Trump spoke out about the coronavirus outbreak and how he was closing transportation and airlines to the United States. And then we saw a huge dip in the S&P 500, NASDAQ, as well as the cryptocurrency markets, all the way down to its low point at about $3,840. After it passed the $4,000 threshold, I'm assuming that a lot of people had limit orders set so that when the price did get that low, then they initiated a buy order, causing the price to shoot back up within a 30-minute time frame to $5,500. And here you can see the massive amount of volume that was traded during these times, during the big dips. But since this last dip, Bitcoin has actually regulated and has been trading sideways ever since. This is a good indicator that the market confidence is back and we should see an upwards trend in the near future. Now, I've been wanting to invest in my Bitcoin wallet for a long time now, and we haven't seen changes like this in the last 7 years. I was a little bit skeptical when it dropped down to 4,000. I didn't know if it was going to drop down to 3, the next resistance point. So I waited a little bit, and then we saw the S&P 500 and the normal markets start to recoup and go up 10% in one day. Then we saw Bitcoin and all other cryptocurrencies start trading sideways for a couple of days, and that's when I knew it was a good time for me to invest. Now keep this in mind, I am not a financial advisor. All the disclaimers are down below, but I feel like it's a good time to buy because the market confidence is beginning to return slowly. Yes, we still have this epidemic, but the financial markets are really beginning to bounce back, and I think we're gonna see a nice upswing in the next 30 to 90 days in the cryptocurrency world. So if you have some extra cash lying around, it might be a good option to do your research and start getting into cryptocurrencies. So you can head on over to CoinCasso.com, linked below, set up an account, and buy your first Bitcoin. I can't emphasize this enough. We haven't seen prices like this in a very long time. This is an opportunity for you to get your foot in the door, start investing, hold on to it for the long term, because if you've seen some of the price predictions of Bitcoin going up to $100,000 each or $500,000 each, or even $1 million each, at the current price of $5,000 per Bitcoin, it's a good investment over the next 20 years. So again, head on over to CoinCasso.com and start buying cryptocurrencies. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got some value out of it. Please leave a like below. Don't forget to like the Facebook page and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we will see you in the next video.